he'll be up in Connecticut at Mohegan Sun Casino on July 2nd. Put your hands together, yell, scream for Tommy Smart.
What up, people?
What's up?
So, it's a wrap. Oh, H-O-B lady. Just a bunch of gang symbol stuff. All right, good evening, everybody. So yeah, everybody looks like they're doing pretty well. Seem pretty happy. Sorry for the breakup or whatever the hell happened. Somebody, oh, back there, the guy back there. Sorry. I'm doing very well though. Life is good on my end. Have a lot of girls buy me drinks when I go to bars now. Yeah, this is after my TV appearance in 2021. And I just wish that, you know, it didn't go down like the girl goes to the bar and goes, I get a Tito's and vodka, whatever Kyle Rittenhouse wants. Yeah. So I'll address the elephant in the room. I'm a Taurus. Yeah, no. So I had a stroke when I was a kid. And that's why I look like I'm about to walk over to your table and be like, we're at the Chardonnay. You're doing the Sauvignon Blanc. When I was walking on stage, I heard a guy go like, yo, you think he knows he's about to land a falcon?
Oh.
Yeah, it's all right. Makes fisting easier, you know. A lot better. No, when I'll say this. The other day I was at my local synagogue for Shabbat, and I was smoking a cigarette with Rabbi Moish Sachs. Good guy. And Moish asked me if I would speak as a Jewish guy on the anti-Semitic remarks made by a guy formerly known as Kanye West. And I did, because this is a great honor for me. I mean, imagine it. Talking about the importance of Judaism at the height of anti-Semitism. The height of it. What a thrill. Especially since I'm not Jewish. Now I'm Catholic. I've been Catholic my entire life. My entire family's Catholic. I have a cousin, he ended up marrying a Jewish girl. You know, he felt like we needed the diversity higher, but no, it's great. My parents are good Catholic people. They really are. They had me read the Bible and told me to have respect for all the great Jewish figures. I mean, all the Jewish figures, you know. Moses, Abraham, Spielberg, all-star Jews. But, no, my parents, you know, talking about being Catholic, yeah, they just had their 46-year anniversary of their wedding.
Woo!
Which means that next year they'll celebrate 27 of those years divorced. It's, but yeah, my parents been divorced. My dad, he ended up moving out to Arizona, and I gotta say, growing up, you know, I got pretty lonely. You know, I had an older brother. I had an older brother, but he ended up dying in a car accident when I was 7, which was awesome because I inherited his PlayStation. Yeah. But my mom, and I love my mom. You know, why do I say that? Because it's being recorded. But no, I do. I do love my mom very much. But you know, growing up, she got a little overbearing, a little overprotective. She had a zero tolerance policy for me being around anything that she believed would be bad for me. So I stayed away from all the bad stuff when I was a kid. All of it, you know, drugs, alcohol, my father, everything. Yeah, you too. You divorced? Can I get that? But yeah, it's funny. My mom got married to my stepdad back in 2023. No, not last year. That's funny. No, 2003, 2004. So they've been together for about 20 years now. And I asked my stepdad, so what's the secret to having a long-lasting marriage with my mom? And he told me just the cliche stuff. I was kind of disappointed. It's like, you know, he just said, you know, honesty, communication, Jose Cuervo. That's the thing. Yeah, that type doesn't work. You know, Glenlivet, I think that's a little bit better. Something really hard, like tequila, you know. Anyway, it's a good idea. But I've been, my parents still come together from time to time, you know, just as parents, you know, like, I just turned 30 recently, just turned 30. And my parents, you know, they're still a little kind of like concerned, you know, they're not settled down, you know. They keep going as far as to sign me up for new dating apps. It's kind of getting annoying. especially for the new ones. You know, there's a million different dating apps. There's a brand new one now. It's called LinkedIn. Yeah. LinkedIn. That's kind of embarrassing. I'll say this. I've been doing stand-up now for a full time since August, and that's what we're calling unemployment. And I've been a little discouraged by the amount of rejection emails I got for job interviews I've been on. So I've been on thousands, okay? And come on, my buddies, you know, tell me like, hey Tommy, you know, my friends talk to me, hey Tom, it's don't be so hard on yourself, bro. It's a numbers game. You know, job interviewing, it's like dating. I don't think that's a great comparison, honestly, job interviewing and dating. No, I don't. I don't know about you guys and your lives. I don't know about you guys at all. But I don't know. Did you ever go on a job interview that you bombed so badly that the hiring manager went home with your waiter? No, I didn't think so. But they ask you a lot of the same questions in these interviews, you know, like job interviews. They ask you a lot of the same questions. And it's kind of getting to the point that it's boring. They ask you the same questions. One of my favorites is that they ask you, describe your last boss. Has anyone gotten this before? Describe your last boss? It's a great one, you know? Because I'm a honest man, so I'm an honest guy. I just say like, well, he was a great guy. I liked him. You know, he was an honest man, great delegator, excellent communicator, really like a father to me. Especially when he hit me. But I did on the way over here, actually, I got some good news. I got offered a job on the way over here to the show tonight.
Yay!
Yeah, employment, money. I won't end up on the street. Won't end up in the basement. Anyway, but yeah, I think I'll take it. It's not that great of a job. You know, there's no benefits and there's no career growth, but the interviewer let me keep my pants on, so that's a good sign these days. It's a good sign these days. Yeah, that's a good sign. I was back in. So while I've been unemployed, I've been doing the road, doing stand-up, and I go to Austin, Texas from time to time. You know? And last time I was there, I want to go to this famous barbecue joint. So right before I went to the airport and come back to New York, I called an Uber to take me to this place. And the Uber driver that picked me up refused to take me to this barbecue joint because his ex-wife was a manager. Yeah, I would have been violating a restraining order, but he did. So I was just like, okay, dude, you're a good guy. Just take me to a place where you won't get arrested. And he took me to a famous barbecue joint in San Antonio. Yeah. Whoa, San Antonio, somewhere over there? Yeah, somewhere there. Oh, right. The host and the other girl are from Texas, yeah.
Other girl.
I forgot that. Most people when I say that joke, they're just like, yeah, we don't get that. It doesn't have to, if it's beyond after the Hudson, you don't get it. Anyway, so the guy takes me to this place. I kind of picked up what he was doing. You know, so I got back to New York, I got in a car and I started driving for Lyft. So all I did all day for the past like 10 months has been driving around Penn Station picking up tourists. And what I do is I just ask the tourists, be like, so where are you headed? They'll be like, Cat's Deli. I'll be like, no, you're not. And they'll be like, oh, what do you mean? No, I'm not. No. He's like, no, dude. You don't want to go to Cat's Deli. No, that meat's too dry. Change the trip. I'll take you to Gershwin's. It's much better. Like, where's that? Albany. Yeah. But, you know, it's, so I'm seeing a girl now. We met on one of the apps. Yeah, you can come in. Oh, yeah. It's okay. Scared them off. So I met her on one of the apps. I'm sure you've heard of it. Black People Meet. That's a great joke. Anyway, so she's good. I like it. She's a progressive lady. You know, she has a master's degree and she's a VP at her firm. She prefers anal. Great girl. But I was engaged at one point. Not a lot of people know this about me, so I got like weird issues with it. I was engaged. My ex-fiance, she ended up breaking up with me through a handwritten letter. Yeah, just from the Victorian era. But it literally just said like, Tommy, quote, that's enough. That sums up our relationship. Just wrap it the fuck up, yeah. And she said, being in a relationship with me was, quote, being in a relationship with a child. And I thought she was just referring to the fact that I'm still pretty emo. But no, she was just sick of having sex in my race car bed. Kind of a hard part there. That is. She's also the girl that Han Solo me, which has anyone heard that phrase, by the way? Oh, it's interesting. I'm not a Star Wars guy, but Han Solo, you know, it's basically it means I said I love you, and she was like, cool. You know, that's how that is. I don't know, I'm not a Star Wars guy. The guy who told me that was like 21 years old. You know, I don't know. I say that like I'm so much older. I'm more than 30. Anyway, but yeah, she also hated that I put her on this pedestal, which I would just say, I'm sorry, babe. I just hate having to pick you up every time we make out. It's a pain in the ass. Yeah, I thought that one was cute. But no. But no, it's I'm seeing this girl now. It's kind of weird because she only wants to meet up once every like 6 months, and every time we meet up, all she wants to do is finger bang my mouth. Yeah, don't date a dentist. It's yeah, I like that. It's I do a lot of performing, and I do this pretty much every day of my life for the past 5 years. Stand up, I mean, not talking to random people. Stand up. But you know, as a performer, you're always told to we're supposed to get feedback afterwards so we can improve. So after every performance I give, I just ask for feedback. And after a while, I stopped because all I was getting was a sympathetic look. I was just, you're so brave. Yeah, you're so brave. Which is fine if it's stand-up comedy, but not what you want to hear after a one-night stand. Yeah, that's not exactly the funnest thing to hear about afterwards. People think, I'll say this, I was talking about my fiance. I think hot girls are overrated, right? Right? You know, no one thinks so? Okay. To me, like having sex with a hot girl is like being at a wake. Yeah. I don't know. I've never seen anyone just so at peace, just lying there. It's lying there. It's kind of true. People think I'm kind of a misogynistic guy because my comedy is kind of like chauvinistic and basically everyone's dead or divorced or miserable. Which isn't entirely inaccurate, but no, I'm actually a pretty feministic guy, believe it or not. When I was in college, I joined the feminism club, so I wanted to bang the chick that ran. That's kind of an easy way to go about that. That's kind of an easy way to go about that, indeed. I think I'll say this. I've been back in New York now since 2019. I was living in Los Angeles. And I was working out in the movie business, and I decided to become a comic, and I came back to New York. And it's kind of a couple years from now. And people always say, like, hey, Tommy, like the city, it's gotten so dangerous. You know, like, don't you feel like unsafe? Don't you feel triggered just getting on the subways? I'm like, only when I hear the phrase showtime. Okay, that kind of tracks. Okay, cool. I wanted to do that. I'll say this. I was having drinks with a girlfriend of mine. She was asking me what my type was. And here's how you know I'm an intelligent guy, but not very bright. Because, I said, girls with like tan skin usually gets my head turning, that kind of stuff. Very basic guy. And she was like, oh, you mean olive color skin? And I thought she was talking about a black olive. Yeah, because a black olive, that's, you can see all the women just being like, yeah, you're really not that bright. But a black olive is like, you take a bite out of an olive, it's like black and blue. All right? If I see a girl walking down the street and she's black and blue, I don't think, she's tan. I think, her boyfriend's Italian. All right, that's my time, guys. God bless. Have a great night.
Keep it going for Tommy, y'all. He one-handedly made y'all laugh. Give it up. So, I can say that joke. So, no. All right. So, question, data analyst, because I've been watching you.